Welcome to SRB TV.
Oh my God!
Come on back! Yeah!
We are here.
Hello everyone, welcome to our episode of SRB TV. I'm Kristen.
I'm Christopher.
And on today's episode we are taking a look at Stargirl Season 2, Episode 7, Summer School.
Chapter 7.
So previously on Stargirl, Injustice League, but Injustice Society 2.0 made their move, kidnapped Mike, revealed that they knew about what our good guys did. And they would have a fight. Good guys were winning. Then just as that was the other thing. Pat got beat down by
they took apart Stripe
and beat down. It was Artemis and Fiddler took down Pat. During this, Courtney's mom called in Shade to do something about it because the Black Diamond was involved.
Yeah, pretty much.
And the good guys were prevailing just as Cindy was about to activate the Black Diamond on everybody.
Yeah,
that's when Shade showed up.
That's when Shade showed up and try to get the diamond, but then that's when Eclipso pretty much kind of did a little trickery pretty much to get Stargirl to actually break the diamond to release him. And it looks like sucked the soul out of the Riddler, and as of right now,
dragged Cindy into
some darkness or something. And then that was the last we saw him pretty much, because was it Courtney pretty much used it looks like she used as much as she could for the cosmic staff, and it wounded him, but the staff was not lighting up pretty much after that. So that's where we're at right now, because now we see he's now back to his old ways, as a little boy and stuff like that.
Evil little boy.
So yeah, we don't know what's going to go on now after all this that just went down. There's going to be a lot they have to go through.
I mean, honestly, for us, it took a serious left turn at the end of the last episode.
They needed to, because this was the moment, like the halfway point of the series.
Also, Mike says he's going to build his own Stripe.
He wants to start building his own version of Stripe. His version of Stripe. That's what he wants to do.
Which will mean we're going to see Zeke more often in the coming episode.
Yeah, that's what it feels like at this point. But yeah, that's where we're at now. That I believe that pretty much, like I said, it was a great sudden turn, because it's like the halfway point. Because now we're on through now into the second half of the season, and we're going to go from this point now that Eclipso's fully out. Shade is now healing up. He had to go away because it looked like he needed to heal. So we don't know when we're going to see their return. We don't know when we're going to see the return of even Green Lantern, if she's going to come back, pretty much.
Well, I have a feeling we're going to see at least a couple familiar faces by the end of this season.
Yeah, I know that.
Starman as well.
No, I know that. We still have Starman to show up. Maybe this is his time to show up and, tell her more about what the staff, is capable of and things like that. So we don't know. So let's dive into this for Stargirl Season 2, Episode 7. So, here we go.
Should I talk this time?
Would you like to talk today, my child, or just sit?
I think I want to talk.
Oh, let's see.
Is the devil real? I watched Henry die. And now I'm gonna watch you die.
See, if she just killed him and left alone, she had to add on to that.
Giving up on Oakville.
She has to use the name, even though we really
he was a good mayor. I mean,
All in agreement with Barbara.
his actual intentions were
not mayor. He wasn't technically like the mayor of the town.
I mean, he practically was.
Yeah, because remember, we saw the mayor who was the magician, but he did die.
He practically was running that town, and he was good up until the part where he wanted to rule the world.
What it was is that he was trying to. Well, his intention here was more of trying to, how to keep Blue Valley kicking, how to keep it going.
His intentions were good. His methods were not. Oh no. Yeah.
Just shady.
think he's gravely injured.
He needs help. She knows she was good. That's why she's looking at it like, what the hell?
So, I mean, that's your sign that he's still around.
He's feeding off the sin. Not right
There he is.
Off the sin.
Come on! Seriously. You just gave him a lollipop and he magically vanished. Like, you pull it back.
For now, they just have to go off of that. That's all you have to go off of.
He's across it! Okay, that's clever. He's now just across the street. Okay, I think that was clever.
JSA training, lesson 101, the importance of patience.
Yeah, you're trying to pre-build a giant robot. I mean,
It's not going to be done overnight.
Did you do that or did they?
Did you do that or did they do that?
Shared anything you
motherfucker.
confidence, Yolanda, but
How can you drag Father Thomas into your little problems like this?
Oh, fuck you, bitch!
what Yolanda needs is love and support.
Calm down.
You had
Sorry,
no
sorry.
judgment this past year.
You really brought my mom into this? Couldn't burn my
I'm scared of your mom right now.
That was that look.
How could you bring Father Brian into the, it's like, bitch, you don't even know what this is,
Yeah, 'cause if you were a good mother, you would fucking know.
Or at least listen.
Or at least forgive her to some extent.
And Henry, this has to be Eclipso.
No, it's not. This is happening way
This has been
before.
going on long before Eclipso. This is my punishment. For what? No. For protecting yourself. Don't. They love you as much as I do, and let's tell them what happened. They'll understand. And what if they don't?
I believe you do. I'm pretty sure they'll understand.
Especially Rick.
And then
Yeah.
Especially Rick.
face this as a team.
As if this diamond needs to be staying whole.
Oh, no!
Why do you still have? The diamond was Eclipso's only weakness before. And I'm hoping it still is.
Oh, that's why. Okay.
That's why you're still holding on to it.
Don't just leave him out in the open like that, though.
Yes.
I don't know. I'm sorry.
She's never had to face something like that before, so I don't
Well, I
blame her.
do. Or no. And I don't want you to. I don't want you to have to live with that guilt. To know that you'll always be a killer in God's eye.
Didn't get to the other part about why she told him that.
But that
There's more to her.
Please
Goddamn.
wait.
At least let Courtney explain, like why.
The other half of it.
I'm sorry.
Beth didn't help any, and it's tough because she's going through her own thing with her parents.
Yeah, it didn't even get to the part why they were there in the first place.
Court needs to tell the group what's going on with her than just, oh, she killed somebody, but that's about it.
Yeah, that's the problem I have with that other scene. They never got to the point of why they're
the reason she's bringing this up is because she's being tormented right now.
She's literally being tormented by brainwave.
It's like, bring that up to the rest of the group to let them know this is what's going on. This is why, yeah, she did kill, but there's more to what she's going through right now.
Hello?
You know what's funny? The literal embodiment of darkness
Mrs.
showed up at
Marquez?
the end of the last episode. And this is the darkest episode we got. And it has little to nothing to do with Eclipso. Go fucking figure.
And then again, it doesn't help as her own goddamn family. Her own family is like not even.
Except for, to be fair, except for her brother and her grandmother.
Yeah, but they're still not doing shit. Parents gonna get what's coming to them. That's all I can say.
I swear to God, I just want to go out to outside this, at the Yolanda's mom now being a mom. Fuck off. So that was Stargirl Season 2, Episode 7. And Jesus Christ. Remember when this show used to be positive last season? Like, really positive? Like, not Sunshine Rainbow's positive, but positive?
I know what you mean. It was all pretty much. It wasn't this dark. Let's put it that way for the season. That's what you mean. Not just not critically. We're just talking about story wise.
I think that I have only one issue with this episode, but I thought this was a really good episode. Mm-hmm. I really thought it was. The main focus was Yolanda's issues with killing Brainwave.
And you're happy that it's like she brought it to the group. Instead of this holding off on it, it's like brought it to the group. I think the only problem they had is that there was more follow up after that, but that was not brought up. That Court should have brought up about how she's being tormented with this, where her mind is really not there. And
I understand what Courtney says too. Like, it wasn't my secret to tell.
Yeah,
that's why she didn't tell it to the rest of the group.
It was up to Yolanda if she wanted to tell the secret. And at least the rest of the group know, everybody else knows now, And I love how Mike pretty much is, even he's like, when it came to Icicle, where it was like, it just happened. It was like one of those instant moments where he's like, it just happened.
I'm trying to even figure out like how you take care of something like a literal human being inside your mind. Mm-hmm. Like, how do you deal with that? Like,
I honestly don't think Brainwave is in her mind. She's just being really tormented about this. I really don't think of that.
Well, see, I would agree with that, but we did look over, when we were doing Season 1, we did look over the history of Brainwave, and this is something he is capable of doing. Implanting himself into the minds of other people.
Well, we'll have to see. Like I said, it's a matter of, like, how far deep, because it looks like, even if he is in her mind, he still hasn't really tapped into
because this could be something. Sorry to interrupt. This could be something. Did they get picked up for third season yet?
Yeah, it's already
okay. So this could be something they could pick up on in the third season, where they get back to Yolanda, they get Yolanda back, but they don't know that Brainwave's fully taken over. That could be something to lean into.
That is a small possibility. I still think it's gonna. I think with Yolanda, it has to do with this has to bring up the Green Lantern, pretty much, and just her trying. Maybe when she comes back, she's finally understanding more of what these abilities or these this ring is all about.
But yeah,
and maybe that's her. Not cure, but at least, something to help her, give her that push.
So we did get a little bit of Eclipso here, so it wasn't just Eclipso-less. We got the beginning where he forced the other waitress to spill coffee on the shoulder.
We saw him as just straight up as the little boy. That's it. We see, because like we said before, he needs to build up his power.
We see Shades trying to call for help, possibly from
that's what it looks
mom.
like. That's what it looks like. He's still needing help, pretty much. And him in the shade is just. It's prolonging pretty much his healing.
And then Pat decided to kill the Black Diamond because he seems
he still believes that the Black Diamond is still his weakness, that he hopes that's what it is, stuff like that. I do like pretty much the training aspect of
that was the only positive part of this episode. Like, bright side of this episode was
a little bit. You have that, and then Court, and then Icicle's son, pretty much, but. But no, like I said, I still like that because it's Pat's trying to teach him going. It's like it's not it's not that simple of like, hey, we're building a robot. It's like no, it takes time and patience. Put something like this together, and that's what he's trying to teach him and stuff like that. It's not as easy as you think it is. It's like that's what he's trying to teach him.
Yeah, but as for Yolanda, I can't blame her at all.
Mm-hmm.
Because she doesn't want to bother courting. She's living a good life. The JSA is like I know they want to help, but there's a difference between helping and actually helping. Instead of judging her based on
that's why I
what
said.
she
I think
did.
that was the problem. Is that they didn't hear the rest of the story? Because I think if they would have heard the rest of the story, then they would sit there and try to figure out what we need to do to help her mom.
And then I still hate Yolanda's mom being involved again, but I can see why Yolanda is doing what she's doing, using her mom, because that way she can easily push everybody away without having to literally tell them she's pushing them away.
Yeah, and the parents aren't helping her at all.
Oh, the parents are still...
The parents pretty much are just building off of this. They're just they're feeding off of it. It's like in a way it's like telling our kids, telling Yolanda we were right. Type of situation going.
You were a bad influence. I'm not going to go on a rant. I promise I won't go on a rant anymore. But it's just. But back to my point, I can see why she's using her mom.
I understand that. It's just what does not help is her parents. It's like her parents saw a bright future for her, and only in her. And it's like when these things happen, it's like do they blame anybody else? No, they blame their own daughter for doing this.
Yeah.
And let me do this. And it's like that's the problem. That's the problem with the parents. Instead of being supportive parents or back, trying to help her and stuff like that. It's more of like they're just adding more to her problems and trying to help her out of this situation.
No, what I was gonna say, you're agreed. No, I was gonna say we're probably not gonna see Yolanda back until probably near the season finale. Probably.
I wouldn't say the season finale. Probably like I said, I say give it some time. Probably not I won't say that, we're not going to see her to the season finale. Maybe just a couple episodes before, but that's about it. Because we still got some episodes way to go. So, for now, she's just out of the picture, until whatever she's going through can get through this. And like I said, I still think it has to do with Green Lantern. I still forgot her name.
Okay, you got to explain to me how does this have to do with Green Lantern with Yolanda.
Because think about it, it's a power of will. It's the willpower. Maybe somehow it's like her understanding the way her abilities work, but also understanding the type of power it is. Maybe it's trying to give her that will again to try to fight this. I don't know. Like I said, I just that's what I feel.
With something like that, I think it's going to take the team to get their heads out. Or no offense to the team.
No, and I understand that. I completely understand that, and it's like it takes not only just one person. It's going to take the rest of the team. But hopefully she show up.
I think the Green Lantern is going to be a situation for something else, not finale wise, but something else. But for Yolanda, I think it's just going to be. It has to be the team that does it.
No, and I understand that. I do completely understand that, but it's just a matter of like, when will the team do anything about it? Because right now it's like they're each dealing with something more personal, and that's the problem we're running into. Is like they have to stay focused on Eclipso, but at the same time they're trying to figure out their own personal shit, and that's the problem. It's like they're not speaking up as a team that they need to be. Not being forward like Yolanda. Yeah, she says she mentioned, oh yeah, I did kill Brainwave, but it's like, but the after effects she's going through with all of this, it's like what she's being tormented with the rest of it needs to be brought up. But like I said, solid, great episode, and can't wait to see what's going to happen next for the team or what's going to go on next. Because like you said, this was more of a Yolanda focused episode, full on. So who knows, if we can get to another team member to the following episode, or what's going to happen. So we don't know. We have to see what happens.
So other than that, folks, if you're new to the channel, you can hit the like button. If you want to talk to us more about stuff like this, comment down below. If you want to share us around, share it around. And if you like us just a little bit more than anybody else when it comes to talking about DC original series, hit the subscribe button down below. Hit that bell icon as well.
Let us know what you guys thought of this episode. Did you guys enjoy it? Did you agree on certain points? Do you disagree on certain points? What do you think of Yolanda's parents? Bitches. Was it, do you think that team she should have told more of the team of like what was going on or anything like that? I mean, let us know what you guys thought of it overall. Was it a great episode? Do you think it was a good episode and can't wait to see what goes on to the next episode? Let us know in the comments down below. Put down what you thought of our reaction overall, but most importantly, thank you for watching.
I swear to God, if she forgives her parents after this, I am done with the show. So I'll post on the next episode of SRB TV dealing with Stargirl. Of course, we'll be tackling season 2, episode 8,
chapter 8
of Summer School. So until next time, though, I'm Kristen.
I'm Christopher,
and this has been yet another Stargirl full episode of SRB TV.
See ya
Later.
Hey guys, thanks for watching.
If you want to check out any of our previous reactions,
As well as one of our other SRB shows.
check out one of the playlists down below.
And if you want to check us out in the social universe,
You can find us on Twitter and Stardust,
at Super React Bros.
as well as on Facebook.
At Super Reaction Bros.